So nice to have you with us on this Tuesday. I'm Hoefle Patel. First day of the Republican National Convention is over in Cleveland, with many notable speakers taking center stage. While the day was a success, it wasn't without controversy. One America's Ryan Hoefle breaks down day one.
The Republican National Convention had a dramatic opening day. In the earlier part of the day, delegates attempted to change the rules at the last minute to let delegates support a Republican candidate other than Donald Trump. They were unsuccessful, however, after failing to get the number of states needed for a roll call vote. The rest of the night featured speeches from a laundry list of Republican rising stars, all centered around the topic of national and international security. Now, Rudy Giuliani and Melania Trump might have stolen the headlines, but there were plenty more highlights from day one. The night's theme was Make America Safe Again, and longtime Trump supporter and America's favorite duck commander Willie Robertson of Duck Dynasty fame started the night off saying Trump would keep Americans safe, both at home and abroad.
If you're a serviceman fighting overseas or a cop who is risking their lives to help keep us safe at home, Donald Trump will have your back.
On the subject of domestic security, Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clark took the stage and echoed the Republican message in the wake of the recent wave of violence against our nation's police officers.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to make something very clear. Blue lives matter in America.
So much of the day was spent trying to rally Republicans around Donald Trump and, maybe more importantly, his policies, since a lot of Monday's conversation revolved around party unity. One thing that everyone at the RNC did agree on, however, was that Hillary Clinton cannot win the White House in November. Now, that point was made very clear during a moving speech from Mark Geist and John Teagan, two members of the security team on the ground during the 2012 Benghazi attacks. The pair added a dose of reality in a day filled with lofty political speeches, humbly retelling their account of the gunfight to get out of the country following the attack on the Libyan embassy, and put the blame squarely on Clinton for the lives lost during that tragic day.
Benghazi was about opportunities taken when we defied the stand-down orders, and opportunities squandered when Hillary failed to protect her people on the ground.
Also featured during the first day were some big GOP names from Congress. Senators Tom Cotton and Joni Ernst, as well as Congressman Ryan Zinke, all gave rousing remarks on Monday. Their selection wasn't by accident. All three served in the armed forces before making it into Congress and fit with the day's theme of security. Ernst made waves with her speech when she gave America a mission to keep in mind when voting this November.
It's time to stand up and fight for the security of our children.
So with day one in the books, the party is now gearing up for their second day in Cleveland, with some more big names expected to take the stage. After highlighting America's security, the theme for day two is Make America Work Again. So expect a lot of talk about jobs in America and the economy as a whole. Eric, Tiffany, and Donald Trump Jr. will all give speeches, as well as some of Trump's former primary rivals as well. Scott Walker, Chris Christie, and Dr. Ben Carson will all make remarks as the party works hard to show voters that its leaders believe in Donald Trump. And of course, stay tuned to OAN all week as we continue to bring you live coverage and analysis of everything RNC. That's it for me here in studio. For One America News, I'm Ryan Hoefle. Back to you at the desk.